Thomas a Train, One Railway, Thomas's Strange Appearances. One day, Edward, Toby, and Dennis were sitting at Nafford Station. They were wondering how the other engines were doing when they were trying to get Fergus back. "I do hope they all make it back all right," said Toby, "and rescue Fergus. I hear that P.T. Boomer is not the greatest person in the world, and he probably has lots of other people helping him." "I'll agree with you on that one, Toby," added Edward. "I'd be afraid P.T. Boomer would do something bad to me. Oh, I hope Fergus is still even alive. What about you, Dennis?" Dennis just sat there quietly for a minute. Yes, of course, Edward. Yes, I hope nothing bad happens to any of them." After hearing about Dennis's strange comments, Toby finally spoke up. "Well, I best be going to catch my train, everyone. So long." Toby then puffed away out of Nafford Station. Later on, Edward was taking his train and almost ran into Peter Sam. "Whoa, slow down there," exclaimed Peter Sam. "I know you think you're young at times, but remember, Edward, you're one of the older one of us," chuckled Peter Sam. "Anyways, I thought you were Thomas. He just zoomed by here a couple minutes ago." "Thomas rushing by here a couple minutes ago," thought Edward to himself. "Well, no, that can't be right. Why, Thomas and a few other of the engines went to Boomsdale Railway to get Fergus last night. They can't be back already. It's far away. It's more than just a day. Huh. Oh, what does this silly narrow-gauge engine know?" thought Edward. "I best be going on my work. I apologize, Peter Sam," said Edward aloud. Edward then puffed away with his passengers. A few hours later, Dennis puffed into the docks with a few freight cars. "Arg, ahoy, matey!" exclaimed Salty. "Why, it's me good friend Dennis. So nice to see ye. Why, I thought you were Thomas for a second here. He came zooming by here. All these landlubbers are everywhere, it seems. Well, so nice to see ya." "What is he talking about?" thought Dennis to himself. "Thomas went to Boomsdale to try to get Fergus back with some of the rest of the engines. Well, it is Salty." "Nice to see you too, Salty," exclaimed Dennis out loud. Dennis then uncoupled from his freight cars and puffed away out of the docks. That evening, Toby was going back to his shed when he saw someone behind him. "Oh no, is that? It can't be." "It is," says Toby. "Oh no, I gotta get out of here." Toby then backed up to an old abandoned shed next to him in the other line. Just then, two engines crept past the shed, not seeing Toby. It was almost nighttime when Edward and Dennis were headed back to the sheds. They both then came right in front of the shed and stopped and stared in fear.